Welcome to Vitrium's How-To Video Series. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how to create and edit a watermark. Watermarks are a key part of helping to keep your documents secure. Some reasons that they're important are that they can help you display your company's copyright disclaimers, discourage unauthorized sharing or distribution, and help you identify the licensed user that is accessing the document. You're going to want to start in your watermark settings of your Vitrium admin. You'll see a list displayed of watermarks that have already been created. To add a new one, just click the orange button at the top. This will bring up a dialog box. We will be prompted to enter the information that we want to have included in our watermark. It's important to note that Vitrium has two types of watermark. Text only, which is going to have the same static text appear regardless of who is accessing the document, or a user-specific, which is often referred to as a dynamic watermark. This will incorporate variables into the watermark that will change depending on the user that's accessing the content. For the purpose of this example, we're going to use user-specific. In the text box here, we can list what information we would like to have appear. We're going to start with having licensed to, and then selecting username from the list of variables and this drop-down menu here. It is possible to include multiple lines if desired. All you need to do is create a new line and enter the next information that you would like to have included. For this one, let's also include the date. Next, you're going to want to choose the placement. Bottom center is the default and quite often used. However, for this example, we're going to go with the vertical left. We'll keep the alignment in the center. Once you have this information filled out, you're going to want to give your watermark a name. We recommend using descriptive language so that you are able to tell exactly what the watermark contains at a glance. Since we included username and date and the alignment change, we are going to use username, date, vertical left. Next, you're going to want to pop over to the Advanced Options tab. This is where you can choose the color, font, size, and opacity of the text that's going to appear. For black and white documents, we do quite often recommend changing the black to a light or a dark gray, but if your documents are different colors, you may need to choose a different one. We're going to change the font as well to show Helvetica. We're going to increase the font size to 14, and we'll leave the opacity at 80%. Opacity is just going to determine how transparent the watermark appears on the document. Once you're happy with those settings, you can click Save and Exit. You'll see that the new watermark has appeared on the list. We do recommend always making sure that you preview what the watermark looks like on your document. We can see here that on the vertical left, our watermark is appearing as expected. We have licensed to demo@vitrium.com and the date in which it was accessed. If you find that something doesn't look quite right, you can always go back to the watermark and edit it. In order to do so, find the one from the list and click on it. This will bring up that same dialog box that we entered the initial information into, and you can choose to make changes here. You will note that there is some code that's added to the new line. Don't worry about that, it is expected. But let's change date to IP address instead. There we are. Save and exit. Next, we go back to our content, refresh, and we can see that the information here has changed. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to check out our other how-to videos and our knowledge base online.